Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to another Track Titan community race. The 10th community race this time. It's the Pragas at Spa. This is going to be a good race. Once again, I'm joined by Spitzlam.
Hello guys.
Not Tom today, he's feeling a little bit under the weather, but he'll be sorely missed, I'm sure. But, well, here we go. Spa-Francorchamps. The GP just been by a year in F1, or rather not been by a year, because unlike in wonderful Assetto Corsa, it was very rainy, yeah. But fortunately, we won't have that issue here in Assetto Corsa because we are the gods that control the weather.
And someone just spun.
Someone's already spinning on the outlaps for qualifying. I'm currently sitting on Michelle Rodriguez, or out at the front of everyone, as he goes around himself, just coming through Puon. Easy place to lose a bit of traction there. You throw it into the corner, the back end comes out, and your rear overtakes your front. Let's jump on with Ryan Skywalker anyway. I'm gonna try and run through a lap. Probably not the same quality as dear Tom, who's missed very sorely, but we'll give it our best shot. This camera is not enjoying itself, bit out of focus there, but trying out a new camera pack, fantastically suggested to us by one of the Track Titan users on Discord. So it should be some good coverage this time, from the camera's perspective, better than the default Assetto Corsa ones.
Yeah, no, I just found a camera that's okay as well, so... yeah, we'll see what the mod will do.
I should be able to switch between quite a few, but here we go. I'm going to follow Ryan Skywalker around, a very, very fast driver, a race winner, as he goes out on his first outlap. He's got a little bit of traffic ahead of him, so we'll see if he catches up with him, but here he comes, coming across the line. Let's jump on board, coming into the last source hairpin, surely to give us some exciting battles today coming in. Dropping down to first gear to get the rotation around the corner, and then accelerating quickly out of the corner using the exit curve there, only if necessary, especially in a car like this. You know, you can get a little bit of extra traction, but it's good to stick on the sticky stuff. And then coming into the Eau Rouge, uphill, up to Radion, keeping it tight, keeping the line tight. Don't want to spin around there onto the top of the corner because that is going to be devastating. And onto the Camel Straight, a little bit of a right hand kink here, keeping the foot flat to the floor there, all the way through from the top of Radion down into is this Les Combes?
Yeah, Les Combes.
Les Combes. There you go. You got a quick right and then into a left. It's very easy to lose traction there and then spin around, but going through the left and into the right and downhill into the Brussels hairpin. A downhill braking zone off camber, so it's very easy to lock up here. Ryan manages it spectacularly there, keeping himself on the limit, going right up to the white line of the entrance and into No Name or Speakers or Jackie Hicks's corner, whatever you want to call it. It's a left-hander using plenty of exit curves and coming into Puon. We saw Michelle Rodriguez go around here just a lap ago. Ryan Skywalker's going to hope to keep it much tighter than that. There we go, clipping the apex curve there for turn 10 and then coming back around for turn 11 and into the next chicane. I forget its name. Braking late and down into third gear, taking the right hand and then the left hand, trying to get right up to the curb there, but not taking too much of it because it might unsettle you. Using the exit curb and then into the right hander here. Second gear around this corner. He's got a bit of traffic ahead of him in the form of Alex Heller, so he's got to try and get the most speed out of this corner without catching Alex Heller too fast, using the exit curve there, coming into Blanchimont. So we've got a long right hander here before the kind of fast, I'd say bend here of turn 15, I think it is. A left-hander using the exit there, or the entrance to this corner, and again using the exit curb. Coming round into the chicane, the final chicane, you want to get deep on the brakes, straight braking so you don't lock up, into first gear. He's missed the apex a bit there, might lose a bit of time coming around into the second part of the chicane. Alex Heller loses it on the exit, but Ryan doesn't and manages to complete a fast lap, coming across the line with a time of... As we wait for the timing to update. A 2:27.834, not a fast lap from Ryan Skywalker there. I think got held up a little bit by Alex Heller.
Let's go first.
Yeah, Vetsku puts in a provisional pole with a 1:26.089. So fantastic work from Vetsku.
That's surprising, actually.
Yeah, Vetsku is a top driver. Here he comes. Top driver, really. I'd say we're surprised because he's not really been battling for the lead too much these few races, but he is a good driver. I mean, he's just been picked to pole by Sally here. Sally Gobibakan with a 2:25.7. So it looks like the best way to get good lap times around here is a bit of space on track. A lot of these drivers here are in a bit of a train of cars going through Le Con. There are about 5 or 6 cars, and I think they're all holding each other up.
Sully, who he thought he will have a power outage, actually on pole position.
There we go. Sally trying to make him. He's got himself on provisional pole right now. As long as his power can stay on, then he'll be happy.
His generator needs to stay on, or it will end badly.
Updating us on the Discord, no doubt. But if you want to join us on Discord, you head to tracktitan.io/Discord. You get a direct join link, and you can join the conversation, join the fun, join the races. There's a lot of conversation going on around the races, naturally, and well, of everything that ends up happening.
Even cars, F1, everything is there.
Everything's there. It's a very good Discord to be in for motorsports. As is this Vetsku? Yeah, Vetsku goes around, gets out of the way very, very well there. Let's see if he rejoins safely. Let's learn a bit here because we had a few unsafe rejoins last week.
Yeah, actually, I saw people were talking about including penalties.
Yeah, we'll see about penalties. He's just gone back to the pits there, but that's the quali over. That is that's all it's going to be. So as it stands right now, Jesus puts in his provisional pole lap, as we might expect him to, a fast driver himself, followed by Sally Gobibakan in second and Vetsku in third. The usual suspects of Ryan Skywalker and Michelle Rodriguez have not managed to get in some good laps. Michelle Rodriguez didn't even get in a valid lap. He's in the pits, 80th place. Diogo Texeira, Eric didn't get a lap. Diogo Texeira didn't get a lap. John Salikis didn't get a lap. So there's some big names in the Track Titan Community Race series.
Maybe they actually want to stay in the bike because they know of the carnage that will happen up front.
Well, that's true. Potentially there's going to be some carnage into Lasso's hairpin. You never really know. Well, you kind of do know. With these. But yeah, Max Taker as well. Max Taker in 11th place. He's not managed to get himself in a good lap. So it looks like there's been a lot of traffic.
Yeah,
for a lot of drivers.
It's maybe traffic or it's a strategy. Well, yeah, no, it's traffic. For Max, it's traffic. Like, definitely. He's in the middle of the pack. He has a death sentence coming up.
Yeah, that might not work to his advantage particularly there. But let's
Diego
try and find the last driver coming around. I think it's Diogo Texeira that's still coming around.
It's Diego who just spun. I just see how he spun.
In that case,
and
next session, here we go. It's time for the race. I'm scared. I'm scared too. Let's.
I have the commentator. You're not into like how to say it. I need a good word. You're not stressed as I am. Oh, Jesus having problems with the internet.
Yeah, disappears from pole position there.
Oh.
Not. Well, that leaves Sally Gobibakan on the front row right now. 30 seconds left. Let's see if Jesus can rejoin. I mean, he can rejoin because he's joined the quali session, but yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. Here he is. He's back in.
Okay.
You can take us off the line.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I'll take it to Erush. My dad said it when I said Erush. 5 lights are on. And we are offline and we go to La Source. Let's hope nothing will happen. Yeah, I don't see nothing happening off the start line. Coming into La Source.
Looks like there's not been too much movement up
There was
front.
a little... Oh, someone spun. That's the only thing that happened. Wait, nothing happened in La Source.
Not too bad there, but here we go. Jesus out in front, followed very, very closely by Sally Gobibakan up Eau Rouge. Oh, and he loses at the top of Eau Rouge on Radion. He goes around just like the W Series did this weekend, and he's on the side of the track. He rejoins quite safely there, but he's lost second place there. And who's this up at front? Mathis Joper coming through right at the front, second place. He's come through from nowhere. Same with Leon Valkenburg. They're 4 wide coming into Lake Com. Who's going to end up up front? Mattis Jobber ends up at front, but Leon Volken just behind him. Jovan Oisthausen right behind him. That was like Vettel, Ocon, and Perez there. That was beautiful.
Oh, or you can do an Albon.
Potentially into Brussels hairpin there, following the front three here. It looks like Ryan Skywalker might have had a connection issue towards the start. As Jovan Oisthausen drops through the order, maybe had a spin.
Okay, I don't. How?
Oh, Leon Volken. Leon Volken's had a spin coming out of Speaker's corner there. He's having a nightmare on the side of the track, getting back on the track from the grass, and he's throwing away the third position there, promoting Vetsky back up into third, just ahead of Devo. Devo here coming, making a serious battle for the final podium position. Jesus, meanwhile, out front, a second clear of Mattis Jobber. He's cleared off, but Devo and Vetsky battling here for the final podium position.
See who can get it. Oh, and someone spun at the back. Someone crashed. I don't know who.
Who's falling down there? Jovan
and that's not a safe rejoin. Oh.
And he looks to have taken out Max Taker as well.
Oh, I'm so glad this is not real. He would be dead. Definitely.
It's unfortunate for Max there, dropping through Vetsky and Devo, battling still, coming through Blanchimon. Devo's clipped Vetsky and they've both gone round, coming through Blanchimon. They're both backwards on the grass. Vetsky just rejoins the track, Devo too, doing some spinny boys. Coming into the final chicane, they both lost about 7 places just from that one manoeuvre. Up at front, Alex Heller and the Watchman battling away, coming through the final chicane, looking to get something onto the start-finish strip, but there we go. Vetsky and Devu both discovering the dangers of Blanchimon. A very, very tricky corner.
Oh,
there we go.
A
nice dive from Alex Heller there. Sorry, not Alex Heller. That is Alex Heller on the Watchman. But they're side by side coming down into Eau Rouge. Who's going to come out in front by the top of Rodéon? Watchman's got the edge on Alex Heller here coming into Eau Rouge. Alex Heller's going to want to follow him precisely just behind him. Coming up to Rodéon, Alex Heller's got a bit of a run on him by the looks of it, coming onto the Kemmel straight, but Alex is going to sit just behind Watchman here. Look to make a move, coming into Lecom. Can he move to the inside? He moves to the inside. Oh, he's not braking yet. I'm getting ahead of myself. There we go, braking into Lecom. Alex Heller's ahead before the corners even started. The Watchman drops down into 8th position.
Yeah. Going straight is a large straight. There is slipstream. It's very easy to pass there.
Especially in these cars. These cars can really benefit.
If you do an Albon, you can just pass easily. Oh, and Watchman is trying to dive down at the inside.
Archer Ono and Max Taker have had to come in together for 13th and 14th place. Absolute misery, but not absolute misery for those drivers there. Archer Ono is dropping down the order. Not sure what's happened there. Diogo Teixeira rejoining the track. Looks like he's been caught up in a similar kind of incident. What a terror. John Salikis too, another fast driver, dropping down in 18th position. And this has not been a good race for a lot of the top drivers, you know. Michelle Rodriguez and Jovan battling out for 13th place here with Max Taker. Meanwhile, some new faces and some unfamiliar suspects.
At Wuhan. Yeah, that slows them down. And that's a free position for Max. There's a free position for Max, or it seems like.
Potentially Max on Hunter here. You would think Max would get by him quite fast because Hunty, no disrespect, is a bit of a slower driver than Max, but Hunty's defending very, very, very well coming through campus into Stavolo. Max moves to the inside. Is he going to be ahead by the time of Blanchimon? But also Michelle Rodriguez is trying to get a piece of the action. Coming in with Hunty out moves himself, but Michelle Rodriguez moves to the inside of Max Taker, coming into Blanchimon, into the right hand. Michelle Rodriguez has still got the inside line. He's ahead of Max Taker, just about by Blanchimon. But Max is going to potentially have a bit of a better run through these corners into the final chicane. Can Max break deep and later than Michelle coming into the final chicane? He's got a bit of a run on him. Coming into the chicane, Max moves to the inside, breaks deep, but Michelle breaks deeper. Michelle Rodriguez coming around the final chicane ahead of Max Taker. Not managing to make a move there, Max playing a very, very safe game, not wanting to go around once again. And to be honest with you, that's an example for all drivers. You don't need to make a move right there. You've got 10 minutes left.
No, you don't. Even if it's an endurance or just a lap race, if it's not the last lap, don't risk it.
Very true. Alex Heller and Devo still battling away for 8th position. Alex has got another run. Alex loses it on Rodéon, and he goes around, coming onto the Kemmel straight. He's in the middle of the track. Oh, he's off the track. He's span off track. He's going to look to rejoin safely, and he's doing very, very well to wait for some drivers to come by before he rejoins. Well done there, Alex Eller. But he loses out to Devo, and Devo secures himself in 8th place. Up ahead, Jesus has pitted.
What?
Jesus has moved to the pits.
What?
He's gone. Not sure what's happened there, whether he's just decided to pit or if something happened off camera that we didn't catch. But that does promote Mathis Jobber up into 1st place, just ahead of Eric Zemendera in 2nd.
Never heard that name. Definitely a newcomer.
He is, yeah. I believe he is a newcomer to the Track Titan Community Races, but there he is up in 1st position. He's going to be a happy boy.
He is a happy boy, definitely.
It looks like Jesus has... Yeah, he's pitted. He seems to have gone off towards Brussels hairpin. Not sure what's happened with him there. Maybe he'll update us in the Discord. Hopefully he can get back in for the 2nd race. Whether it's just coming together with Mathis or... I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's disconnected. Well,
yeah.
Interesting. We'll find out what's happened there, but a bit further back here, for 5th position, Vetsku making a move on the Watchman, moving to the inside, coming, excuse me, into Blanchimont. And Vetsku, the Watchman, sorry, ahead of Lenteja, already by Blanchimont, making a great move there. Watchman, sorry to misidentify you. Coming into the final chicane, the Watchman has secured his place in position 4. He's going to chase down Alberto Rama now for the final podium position. Lenteja, collides with Vetsku on the exit of the chicane. Not sure whether they collided a bit there. Vetsku looking to do a spin, but just does a Kimi Räikkönen and hits the pit wall. And Devo goes up into 6th position.
A difficult race, actually.
A very difficult race for a lot of drivers. Let's see if Max is going to try and make a move on Leon Volkan here for 9th position, coming into Lasso's hairpin. Just a bit further back where we saw there. Max, brake late, moves to the inside, and then takes 9th position from Leon Volkan. What a move from Max there. Fantastic late manoeuvre. Exactly what you'd want, but Leon Volkan isn't going to give up so easily. He's going to fight back. And he collides with the back of Max Taker, and he goes into the wall. He still holds on to 10th position, fortunately, because there's no damage in these races. But Leon Volkan, I don't know whether Max moved over there or...
It looked like Max turned in on him.
Potentially. Up at the front, more chaos. Mathis Jobber has had an incident. He's back into 3rd position. He's now battling with Alberto Rama for 2nd position. Not sure what happened to him there, whether he spun, but Eric Zemendera is out at the front, and he's going to be flying now, 3 seconds away from Alberto Rama. He's been very happy to see Mathis Jobber backwards.
Well,
wow.
Eric actually started last, so from first
That's true,
to
yeah,
last.
he did. That's incredible. What a drive from Eric Zemendera there. Very, very commendable. Although, nothing less than I expect from him, because he is a proven fantastic driver.
Yeah, he is. Just a great driver in the community. One of the greatest.
Definitely one of the top drivers in the Track Titan community. So there he is, 3.5 seconds away from everyone else. But Alberto Rama and Mathis Jobber battling away for 2nd position. Meanwhile, the Watchman looms. He looms in the background. He's going to try and pick up some places here. If these two continue battling, if these two collide, Watchman could be on for a 2nd position.
Yeah, I'm looking.
You just see him in the back of the shot there, and he's in his ominous blue. But Mathis Jobber coming through Blanchimont, coming through the left hand. He's going to try and get a run coming into the chicane on Alberto Rama. Is he going to move to the inside, going to the chicane? Alberto Rama defends very, very aggressively there, moving right to the inside. Mathis Jobber breaks late. Wow, fantastic braking from Mathis Jobber there. Gets ahead of Alberto Rama by the chicane, by the exit of the chicane. What a move there. I don't think the camera angle did that justice, just how late Mathis Jobber broke compared to Alberto Rama. But Alberto Rama's going to try to fight back here, coming into Lasso's hairpin. He's going to be able to make a move, not quite this time round. So he's going to chase him down to Eau Rouge, but potentially just... Oh, Alberto Rama goes around. He's hit the curb and he's gone around. It's
What
easily
happened?
done. It's easily done. He could have just spun around there. We want too many drivers there, but he's taken the safer option of rejoining safely. And well done, Alberto Rama. Drops down to, I think, 6th and 7th position, where there is a battle going on between Lenteja and Vetsku. And now Michel Rodriguez and Alberto Rama. Four line astern coming up Eau Rouge into Radion. Vetsku at the head of this train, fending off Lenteja, all chasing down a bit of Devo, coming onto the Camel Straight. Vetscu, followed by Lenteja, followed by Michelle Rodriguez, followed by now Alberto Rama.
It's
No one making a move into Lake Com. Lenteja looking to the inside. Michelle Rodriguez looking to the inside, making a move on Lenteja. Textbook maneuver there from Michelle Rodriguez. Nothing less than you'd expect. Moves up into 6th position on the end of the Kemmel straight into Lake Com.
Yeah, that's a classic. Kemmel straight is just too long for the slipstream.
In these cars, you can really get some slipstream advantage, but well, there you go.
Yeah, you can get in the game as well if you turn the slipstream effect high enough.
Well, I didn't want to overpower it in a straight.
Yeah, just for fun, just flip the switch on. On Kemmel straight, like, why did I end up into the wall? Also, Adam, yeah, I flipped it all up.
Alex Heller at the back of the pack is in the wall. He's just been overtaken by John Salikis and Max Taker. But here we go. Michelle Rodriguez and Lenteja still battling away, coming through. What's these Les Fan? And Lenteja loses it and he goes off at campus there. Terrible mistake there. Loses 7th place, drops down into 8th. He's clear of Hunty, and he's gonna be happy to see Hunty. He's still in his rearview mirror.
His controller disconnected. That's like how it looked like.
It looked like it, didn't it? He just went straight on, but there we go. Yeah. Michelle Rodriguez chasing down Vetscu for 5th place here. Is he going to make a move? He moves to the outside of the chicane. Michelle Rodriguez looking to take the position. He's going to try and get a better run coming out of the chicane into La Source Hairpin. Someone's spanning the exit. The Watchman spanning the exit, promoting Devo into 3rd place. And this turns this battle into a bit of a 3rd place position battle. Michelle Rodriguez chasing down Vetscu. Shame for Watchman there going round. Michelle Rodriguez moves to the inside, lunging in, late braking, misses the apex, but it doesn't matter because he's still ahead. But Vetscu's going to fight back. Vetscu's got a better run going into Eau Rouge. He might have him by the time of Radion with a bit of slipstream and a bit of.
By Kemmel straight, he will have him definitely.
Very true. Vetscu right sniffing his exhaust fumes there, eh?
Yeah, he is.
Michelle Rodriguez and Vetscu line astern coming down Kemmel straight. Michelle Rodriguez ahead, Vetscu behind, Vetscu in the blue. Vetscu moves to the outside. He's ahead before the corner. He moves over a little bit, gives Michelle Rodriguez a bit of a love tap. Michelle Rodriguez is going to look to break a bit later, coming into Les Combes, and he does, stays ahead by the time of Les Combes, coming through the left and through the right and into the left and into the right again. Michelle Rodriguez is into 3rd position because Matis Jobert's in the pits and Devo's gone round. Michelle Rodriguez is in 2nd position. Devo's had a spin. He's promoted Vetscu and Michelle Rodriguez to 2nd and 3rd. He's going to look to rejoin just ahead of Watchman, but I'm not sure what happened there for Devo. And Matis Jobert has pitted. He's gone.
Who wants to... Someone wanted to kick Eric.
Someone's trying to kick Eric, trying to get positions back up. I don't know what's going on there. But Michelle Rodriguez and Vetscu now battling out for 2nd position. How has this turned from a 5th position battle to a 2nd position battle? This is crazy.
Yeah, it is. Well, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's racing after all. Everything can happen.
Anything can happen in racing.
Oh!
A lot of chaos. Vetscu's gone round.
Yes, no.
Just skipped away from that, and Vetscu's gone round.
That's the commentator's curse.
Did they collide? What happened?
No, he just spun off. He was going too wide. I don't know the name of that corner. Just going too wide there and just spun. Oh, my God.
He's gone wide coming into campus. It happens.
Yeah, that's the curse. I should be sorry to Vetscu. That's my fault.
That is the commentator's curse. You know what? Sorry, Vetscu. Keep it on track next time. Devo battling with Vetscu. But we haven't focused on Eric Zimandera now because he's 25 seconds ahead of Michelle Rodriguez in 2nd place.
What?
He's already at Radion. Meanwhile, Michelle Rodriguez has only just crossed the finishing line. This is a commanding lead from Eric Zimandera. It just shows how if you don't put a foot wrong, you keep the car on track. You go from 22nd to 1st.
Yeah, he has 2 laps to go. He can just cruise.
He can just
cruise the laps.
Honestly, he can probably spin out twice with this time advantage, but there we go. Michelle Rodriguez coming up Eau Rouge to Radion on his own. Not much going on up and down the pack, really.
Eric is at Brussels. So like that's a large gap to hold Kemmel straight.
Michelle Rodriguez, yeah, now, just now coming into Lake On, let's see where Eric Madera is. Coming
Yeah,
around No Name.
no name.
How?
He's now coming into Wuhan.
What a drive.
That's domination. That's domination at its finest.
That is,
And now he will
that is
spin
domination.
because we cursed.
Yeah, well, with
That's
two
domination.
laps for him not to spin. Hopefully nothing happens there. But, well, this race has changed quite a bit over the course of it. Now up in front is Eric Girondera, followed by Michelle Rodriguez, followed by Alberto Rama. How did we end up here?
I can't believe it because Eric started last. Because he didn't put a great lap in, and now well, actually the people that were in last places are first. That's
incredible. What a few drivers. Yeah, Michelle Rodriguez started down in 18th position, I believe. It was what we said.
Yeah, Eric started last.
What a fantastic drive from some of these guys. We got 3 drivers in the pits, including Jesus and Ryan Skywalker. And still not sure what happened with Jesus there, whether he had a disconnection or something. But I'm sure he's going to want to use the fact that he's going to start first for the second race. Hopefully he can lead away and win.
Well, maybe Eric will start because he was disconnecting and connecting, so I think... no, wait, not Ryan. Ryan will start first.
Well, yeah, actually that's true. Ryan might start ahead of Jesus, so we might have a serious battle on our hands coming into the second race.
I think the second race will be so much more dirtier. Even though there's less people, they are like, yeah, I don't care now, it's a roller race. Just dive bomb Lost Horse.
Maybe. Hopefully not. Max Taker looking to the outside of John Salikis here, coming into Campus. Coming through the right-hander into Stavolo. Max looking at the inside, trying to get ahead by Blanchimont. Can he do it? He's already well alongside John Salikis there, and he's ahead even before Blanchimont. John Salikis not enjoying the Praga as much as he enjoyed the Alphas. But coming through Blanchimont, Max is ahead and up into 10th position. Oh, but John Salikis using all the track there, trying to get a run on Max coming into the chicane. Is he going to try and break lead? Look at that. John Salikis has gained serious time on Max, and he's going to try and break deep, go around the outside of the chicane. Max taking the inside line. No switchback happening this time. They just sit in line astern there, and Max is ahead of John Salikis for 10th position.
Well, they still have 1 lap left.
They do. These two drivers with an entire lap to battle away, while Eric Girondera is just going through No Name, I can see on the track map. A commanding lead, yeah. As these drivers come through La Source.
Wait, who is SKI? Who's the... Ryan is on the track.
He is, yeah, Ryan Skywalker is back on track. Looking to regain some position. I'm not sure why he would, I guess he's just bored. But John Salikis still following him in Max. I guess so. I mean, at that point when you've had connection issues, you might as well.
Why not?
Half a second splitting these two drivers now. Not too much more going to happen. Alberto Rama and the Watchman, what's happened there? I think Alberto Rama must have gone round and the Watchman's taken 3rd position from him. Coming out of No Name, I'm pretty sure Alberto Rama must have had an issue because he was about 4 seconds ahead of the Watchman. The Watchman now up into 3rd position, all the way just before Liz Fans.
Watchman is definitely a new name as well.
And Devo is round. Coming into Puon, Devo's gone round. He's promoted Archer Noah and Jovan Oisthausen up, and he's going to have to settle back down into 8th position just ahead of Lenteja. And Max Takert's gone round as well. Another driver spinning. Is this just in?
Yeah, they don't care anymore, I think.
Eric Girondera's come across the line. I've lost track. He's that far ahead. Michelle Rodriguez, the next closest driver, is only just at Blanchimont.
Wait, what?
Eric Girondera, look at him. He's pulling a Lando Norris, and he's crawling over the line. There we go. A win for Eric Girondera there. A very commanding win. Michelle Rodriguez taking 2nd.
It's broken.
It's broken. It's broken.
Anti-stall. I don't know if I can swear, so I'm not going to say it.
So there we go. Eric Girondera first, Michelle Rodriguez second. The Watchman inherits 3rd on the last lap because of an Alberto Rama spin, who comes on 4th. Vetsku in 5th. Jovan Oisthausen in 6th. Archer no promoted into 7th thanks to Devo's spin on the last lap. He comes home 8th. Lenteja had a few good battles this race. Spins on the... Is he spun on the... He spun on the chicane there. No matter though, because Hunty is about 20 seconds behind him. Coming around out of Blanchimont into the final chicane, and Max's spin on the last lap drops him back down behind Hunty into 11th place. Going through the final chicane now, here's Max. John Salikis just behind him, followed by Alex Heller, Evil Goblin, and Diogo Texeira. Another driver who really struggled today, and another a fast driver that you would have thought would be doing better, but these Pragas are catching people out.
They are, but I don't know why they're actually really grippy. So, well, I will say your setup is actually less grippy than the normal setup. I think I tried it myself and I spun more times than when I was just doing the default setup around Spa with Praga. So.
Yeah. Sorry to everyone that drove them.
Maybe you just wanted to bait us out, just like this is more grippy, even though you spin more.
That's showbiz, baby. Let's go into the next race.
Wait, was that an actual move from you, like a showbiz?
No, it wasn't on purpose. It was just it was a fast setup that I'd managed. However, here we go. So lining up on the front row is.
That's good.
I don't know. I think it's Diogo Texeira. The timing hasn't updated.
It's Diogo Texeira, but the timing says what's good. Are we having a problem here?
We'll
because
see.
Maybe it's like I don't know what happened and.
I think we'll find out. I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. Let's have a look.
What's
yeah,
that's one light, that's two, that's 3, 4, 5, 6 lights. And they're out and we're going to a source. I see no crash on the start finish line. So let's see, will Lost Source be clean again? It seems like it. Nobody is scratching. Yeah. Yeah, nothing happened in Lost Source actually. I'm not going to.
Nothing happening yet. There we go. Diogo Texeira out ahead of John Solikis. Max Taker battling into Eau Rouge. Side by side, Max Taker takes second place, coming up to Radion. John Solikis just behind. Someone span round at the top of Radion. Who's that gone round? I think it's Alex Heller dropping down the order from Radion.
Someone again spun.
On Radion, it's an absolute fly trap. But there we go. John Solikis and Max Taker battling. Oh, and they're 3 wide coming into Lake Com. Who's going to come out on top of this? Jovan Oisthausen leads them through. Hunty and Linteja battling away. Evil Goblin just behind Evil Linteja here on screen. Battling Hunty and Jovan Oisthausen at the front of this pack. 4th and 5th coming down into Brussels corner. Hunty with honestly the most improved driver battling now for 4th position. Who would have thought that when he started racing with us just about 7 races ago? I've cursed him. I've cursed him. I'm sorry, Hunty. He spins round. He still regains track position, 10th place, just ahead of Evil Goblin there.
That's evil.
That wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional, I swear.
We know it's not. It's the commentator's skirts after all.
It is. Oh, Eric Zimandera and Vetsku go around. Vetsku just clips the back of Eric Zimandera coming into P1. Who's that done a sympathy spin? It's Eric. There's been some absolute chaos there. So it looks like Vetsku and Eric. Vetsku clipped the back of Eric there coming into P1, and we had about 3 sympathy spinners in amongst them. I think that must have been. I can't even recall now, but Hunty, oh yeah, it must have been Hunty, one of them in 12th place. He's having a nightmare trying to regain some of that traction in the tyres. But up at the front, they're all within about a second of each other. Diogo Texeira leading them through from Max Taker, from John Solikis. Oh, who's this alongside John Solikis? Jovan Oisthausen moves to the inside of Blanchimon, takes a position there into Blanchimon, but John Solikis is going to try and get a run coming into the chicane naturally, and he's going to try and make the same move that he did before. He's going to move to the inside of Jovan Oisthausen. He's going to take the position. Max, almost getting caught up with a pair of them there. John Solikis ahead. Jovan Oisthausen gets right back alongside. Oh, who's that spun out at the front? It's Max. Max is spun out right at the front. Oh, it's Diogo Texeira.
It's Diego.
It's Diogo Texeira. There's still a battle going on between John Solikis and Jovan Oisthausen. Jovan Oisthausen looking to the outside. John Solikis moved to the inside. Who's going to have the better traction coming out the corner? They're still side by side coming down into Eau Rouge. This is incredible. Max promoted up into first place thanks to Diogo Texeira's spin, but these two drivers side by side, Jovan Oisthausen and John Solikis.
Side going into Eau Rouge. This could be really not good. Coming up, Radion. Oh no, it's actually clean. They just come side by side.
Very clean there. Oh, John Solikis sniffing at the back of Jovan Oisthausen. He's going to be alongside. He's going to be ahead along the The camel
The camel
straight.
straight.
John Salikis takes Lacombe's, but Jovan Oosthuizen's going to look to break deep. He's got the inside line for Lacombe, but John Salikis
Oh,
sweeps
he
through.
almost spun.
Almost spun. Very nearly
It's
spun there.
rare. Oh, someone spun at the back though. Who is that? Oh,
I think that's
yeah, I don't know how to say that name.
Linteja behind them, spinning away. John Salikis moves to the inside of Brussels. These two drivers still battling away. This has been about 3/4 of a lap worth of battling. But Jovan Oosthuizen moves around, trying to get a switchback coming into No Name. Not going to happen this time. I was going to try and slip behind and get some time coming into Puon. He's not going to want to replay what Vetsky and Eric Jamandera just did. But Jovan looks to the inside. Avoids colliding with John Salikis there. John Salikis runs wide, gives Jovan Oosthuizen the position through Puon, and Jovan is ahead by Les Fan, and Jovan takes the right-hander. And John Salikis goes round. He loses a bit of traction. His rear comes round, and Michel Rodriguez moves up into third position. John Salikis there, losing time.
It just happens. It's racing. Everything can happen.
It's that curve.
Sometimes you just lose grip. Sometimes you just spin. You don't know what will happen.
The things we do for racing. Well, John Salikis there dropping into fourth position from third. Devastating for him. Further back, Watchman's making moves once again. 7th place, coming chasing down Devo into Blanchimont. Gonna look to get a bit of time coming through the left-hander. Naturally, Diego Teixeira down in 14th position after his absolute nightmare spin. From 1st to 14th, not the challenge you want to be competing in. Let's see where they all are on track then. Max Taker then leading them through, 2 seconds clear at the front. Won last week, gonna try and win again this week. Promoted up into first by Diego's spin. Max is the master of the reverse grid, really.
He is, like, almost every time he won it. He's just flying with the Praga now.
He's able to activate all of the Praga. Some drivers not able to do the same.
He's actually using all of his power sealer.
Looks like Jesus seems to have gone into the pits. Yeah, he has. There he is in the pits once again. So he has given up on this race too. I'm not sure what's going on with him today, but he's having a torrid time. A sharp contrast from what we used to seeing from Jesus, but maybe it's just a Praga. Maybe it's the setup.
Yeah, a lot of people are mad at you for the setup.
You know what? Next week it'll change. It's alright.
Yeah, there will be no setup forever. It's just makes it easier, and yeah, he's disconnected. He is out of this.
Devo there rejoining just ahead of Eric Jamandera, but nearly colliding with him. That was a dodgy rejoin at best. Devo there slotting back into 14th position.
Okay, everybody's like spaced out a little bit.
They have a little bit. Sally Ono Govibakan in 5th place, chasing down John Salikis in 4th. He's only 6/10 behind him, so he's going to want to try and gain some time coming into Les Fans. Going through the right-hander, using a bit of curb there, not taking too much of apex there on the left-hander like you might expect him to, but using plenty of exit curb there. Trying to gain a bit of time on John Salikis, but it's not really working. They're both sitting about 6/10 from each other, and they're sitting steady. So unless John Salikis makes an error, Sally's going to have to settle for 5th.
Yeah, maybe we can say like everybody can settle in their positions now. They're like a second apart.
It's true. They are all kind of just chilling now, aren't they? You know, you've got a few drivers seconds apart. Hunty and Diego Teixeira's had a spin. Not sure whether that was caused by Hunty or whether he's done that himself. But that does promote Hunty up into 14th, and Diogo slips down into 15th position, just ahead of Alex Heller. He's having a terrible time in this Praga.
Everybody is like, this Praga seems like weak. Oh, Jesus actually wrote in the chat. His wheel is disconnecting.
That'll be why he's had such an issue today.
So that's like why he is not racing.
That's why he is not racing. That's a shame for him, because that's been an issue that's cropped up before, and we thought he'd sorted, but you know,
he needs to buy a new one.
Well, yeah.
Maybe like, that's the case.
Not cheaper wheels, eh?
The wheels are definitely not cheap.
No, as you'll know. So here we go. Sally Orlo Gubabakan in 5th position, battling with John Salikas in 4th, and further back than these, coming up into Radion, Vetsku, Eric Jumadera, and Lenteja all battling away. Who's that? It's backwards. It's Ryan Skywalker. He's backwards at the top of Radion. He's had an issue, and he's just rejoined the track now. But up ahead, Vetsku and Lenteja battling away. Vetsku looking to try and take 9th position from Lenteja, coming around Liscom. Lenteja taking plenty of curve there, and Eric Jumadera on the back of these two. He's going to want to jump back up himself. There is a serious train. I mean, Eric just won a race, so he's going to be off the back of that. He's going to want to try and make a move on Vetsku. Oh, he sniffs at the inside, but he doesn't quite make it. Vetsku's having to try and attack Lenteja and defend from Eric Jumadera. It's not a position I'm very envious of right now. He's in a manwich between Eric and Lenteja.
No!
Eric Jumadera goes round on the exit of No Name, losing the traction on the curb. A punishing corner. But that frees up Vetsku to attack Lenteja, and he's going to be happy to see in his mirrors Eric going round, looking to the inside of Les Fan. Not going to happen this time round. Up ahead. Breaking deep, and they collided. Oh, and they've just stayed off each other. Up ahead, the Watchman and Max Taker are battling away. They've had an issue. Who's that spinning ahead? It's Sally O'Novan go back and he's collided with... Who's this? He's collided with Alberto Rama on John Salikis. And Sally have had an issue. I think Sally span and collided with John Salikis. Eric's had enough. Eric's disconnected now. And Max Taker and the Watchman are now battling for their position, coming up from like 6th before.
Wait, so who's first?
First place,
Just
Michelle
right,
Rodriguez.
the first one.
Yeah,
Michelle is
place.
like, again. Let's say it again.
Once again, showing how to race, just battling away. There you go. Lenteja, Vetsku making a move on Lenteja, but Lenteja getting the switchback, gets ahead by the exit of the chicane, gets a better traction out the corner, and Vetsku's going to have to wait till the next corner to try and make another move on Lenteja. Side by side, coming at the start, finish straight. Lenteja and Vetsku. Vetsku slips behind Lenteja and takes Lassource safely. Well done there. Let's jump back forward because there's a 3-car battle for second position.
Yeah, I see. Joe and Watchman and Max having a slipstream battle.
They are. They're all sitting line of stern coming into Lakecombe. No one close enough to make a move yet, but this is going to heat up within the next 4 minutes left of this race. This race feels longer than most, I'll tell you that now.
Yeah, well, the track is 7 kilometers, so that's
I mean, the track is
it
longer,
is.
yeah. I mean, time-wise as well. Oh, who's that
so
span?
much fun!
The Watchman span into
just
Bristol spawner. You know, that's so easy to do. It's a downhill off-camber corner. You lose a bit of time braking, you spin round, but that does promote Max Taker up into 3rd position and Jovan up into 2nd. And with that kind of getting caught up in that, Max has lost 2 seconds to Jovan Oisthausen, who's now clear in 2nd position, and he's going to have some... Well, he's going to have some work to do to keep Max away from him for the next 3 minutes, but with 2.5 seconds to close, Max is going to have some serious work to try and catch him.
I actually think I spun in every corner of this track besides Brussels.
No way.
Yes.
I think that's almost impressive.
No, in No Name, it's really easy if you put the pedal the wrong way. It's really easy.
You get on the power a bit too early and you are around. But there we go. Watchman back in 5th position after his spin, battling away with Sally on a Gubibakan for 5th position because Sally is right on his rear bumper, having battled away all race. He's got another foe to face coming around Blanchimont. Sally taking the preferable line there, using the outside and coming across the inside, coming into the chicane. These two drivers side by side. Who's that on the defensive? Oh, moves to the inside. Is that Sally? Moving to the inside into the chicane. Watchman moves to the inside, sorry. Trying to defend from Sally, but not quite. Watchman's ahead, Sally behind. I'm losing track of where these drivers are.
Yeah, Watchman is in front. To help you. Sally is in the back. Oh, Sally's trying to make a move to Lassource. Almost. Wow. Oh, he's maybe in the front. Sally's in. Yeah, I think Sally's in front. Or,
both these drivers side by side.
Going to Arouge. Orouge. My dad will kill me.
This is metal on rubber. These two drivers battling into Arouge, up to Radion. How are they still side by side coming onto the Kemmel Straight? Still just about side by side, and Sally slots behind the Watchman there.
Sally is going for slipstream.
He is. He's going to try and make a move
Into
into Lecom, maybe.
Or
Yeah,
if he
a
can
lot
pull
of
an
slipstream
Alban
there. You
right
can
now,
see the speed.
he'll know.
You can see the speed.
Sully is moving on. He can maybe
Watchman.
do it. Sully's in the
Watchman takes
front.
the inside line.
Front of
Sally takes the
Watchman.
inside line. Watchman's got the inside line going
Yes.
around the final part of Lecom and down into Brussels. Sally is ahead. What a fantastic move there from Sally Gumibakan, the overtaker of Track Titan, as he'll call himself. And you know what? I think he's earned that position today.
Yeah, Sully calls himself the overtaker.
You know what? That was a fantastic overtake from him there.
Yeah, it
Fantastically
was.
worked. So all credit where credit's due. However, let's not discredit the Watchman because he's going to come back at him. He's still chasing him. He's only 3/10 behind him coming into P1. So if Sally makes any mistakes, then he is going to get gobbled up. He's going to get absolutely destroyed by Watchman here. Watchman, sitting just behind, trying to make the most of everything he can from Sally. So with 50 seconds left.
His who's into Discord. His who is disconnected, and he will get a new rig for next week.
Oh, that's good news for Jesus there. Hopefully he can be ready with a new rig for next week. Sorely missed from this race, but not in Michelle Rodriguez's eyes because he's 8 seconds ahead at the front. A position where I'm sure he'll be happy to see no Jesus behind him. On your screens now, though, still Sally and the Watchman battling away. Only 1/10 between them. Watchman, look at how close he is coming through Blanchimont, trying to get a move coming into the chicane. Watchman moves to the inside. Both these drivers breaking deep coming into the chicane.
Watchman is in front again.
On the outside,
I think
Watchman ahead.
Once will go till the end.
This is fantastic driving from the pair of them to not have collided by now. But Sally just behind the Watchman. Watchman defending aggressively. Watchman moving on to the preferable line. Sally breaking deep. He's ahead by the corner, but who's going to get the better traction coming out of La Source? Looks like it's going to be the Watchman.
Sally got the better traction. It seems like going into Eau Rouge. Yeah, Sally's in the front.
Ahead coming into Eau Rouge, but
Watchman's
that might
the slipstream into Eau Rouge. We're up Eau Rouge to Radion. Up to the Camel Straight. Slipstream through the Camel Straight. Side by side through the Camel Straight, actually. Sally and Watchman having an exciting race for us.
Really, really good driving from the pair of them here. Watchman on the outside, Sally on the inside. Sally still ahead. Watchman sweeps around the outside and makes a move on Sally. What a move from Watchman there into Lecom, repeating the same move that Sally did on just a lap ago, but Sally's not going to give up because he's coming into Brussels and he's going to move to the outside, try and make a move, dives to the inside of Brussels, not quite close enough to make a move this time round. Oh, Liner Stern coming around this corner onto No Name, the tricky corner where we've seen a few drivers lose out. Is any going to drive? Any of these going to lose traction? Not this time.
He could have kept the line and followed to Puhan. He had a better chance of overtaking him in Puhan if he stayed behind him. Now he's maybe lost the position. I think Sally lost the position. If
now
Watchman doesn't spin, Sally lost the position. That's frustrating. If he didn't dive down to No Name, he wouldn't have lost. Yeah, he lost the position.
5/10
Yeah,
behind. You've
that's
only
the end
got
of the battle.
a lap and a half to go. Sally's going to try and regain some positions. He's not doing terribly trying to stay behind him, so it could reignite between the end. But, well, last lap lunges, no unfamiliar sight in a track Titan race. So, to be honest with you, I'm scared to change away from them because they are now back within 3/10 of each other. It's like the Watchman wants to get caught. He's enjoying the battle.
Yes. Well, we are enjoying the battle as well, we can't lie. Sally diving down.
Sally breaking deep on the outside of the Watchman. Watchman taking the inside line. Who's going to get the better traction coming out of the chicane? They both look to be about level pegging coming into La Source, and they're back within 1/10 of each other. Line astern. The Watchman moves to the inside. Sally on the outside. Don't think the Watchman's going to have space to move to the outside. Sally's going to get a preferable line. He's going to break deep, but he's outbraked himself. He's missed the apex. He's going to have good traction out the corner, but I'm not sure if it's going to be good enough to get ahead of the Watchman before Eau Rouge, which is kind of where you want to be at this point.
I think he wants to wait for Lecom. I think he wants to wait for Lecom again.
One of the few true overtaking positions on this circuit, but with the Track Titan Community Race lot, they make it work anyway.
If you have big balls, then La Source or Rouge.
Very
great
true.
places.
Sally
But only if you have
moves
big balls.
past the Watchman there, down the Kemmel straight. He's going to sweep around the outside into Lake Com. The Watchman breaking deep, not making it easy for Sally. Swooping around the outside, takes a position, but the Watchman's still alongside for the exit of Lake Com. They're still side by side going into Brussels. The Watchman's got the inside. Who's going to come out on top here through Brussels? The Watchman on the inside, Sally on the outside. Wow, they nearly touched, but coming through Brussels, they're both cleanly through. This is really good racing from these drivers into No Name. They're both still side by side. The Watchman nearly collides with the wall coming into Pouon, but the Watchman ahead by Pouon. That might secure the place because you haven't got too many overtaking positions, bar the chicane.
And
ahead, Michelle Rodriguez is coming round. It is, yeah. Michelle Rodriguez is coming around Stavelo, so he's going to be completing a lap very, very shortly. But these two drivers still very, very close. As they have been.
And Watchman spins. He loses the position in such a dumb way. Oh, and he crashes. No.
The Watchman spins of his own accord and he collides with John Salikis. He hands 6th position back to John Salikis and he drops down 2 positions there. Devastation for the Watchman on the final lap. Just overextends himself and loses 2 positions by spinning out of his own accord. Michelle Rodriguez at the front, demonstrating how to win a race. He stops on the finish line to rub it in. Doing some spins at the finish line.
And he loses first place. Oh no, Joan is waiting for him.
It's all
no,
good, yeah.
Joan got put into the pits.
The finish line's a bit further back, it's not underneath the barrier. So there we go, Michelle Rodriguez in first place. Yeah, he did.
Joan didn't finish the race.
No, he did, don't worry. The finish line's further back. But Michelle Rodriguez there, finishing first.
Alberto Rama won the race, then it's Max, Michelle, Sully, Joan, John, Watchman, Davo.
Nah, that's the timing tower online. It doesn't quite get it right. The timing tower on the left of the screen should be correct. So I believe it's Michelle Rodriguez who won there from Jovan Oisthausen, from Max Taker, from Alberto Rama, from Sally Ono Gubabakan, who managed to make a fantastic overtake on John Salikis for 5th position. John Salikis brings it home 6th after taking over from the Watchman, who had a spin on the final corner there after battling so intently with Sally himself. Devo comes home 8th from Lenteja in 9th, Vetsku in 10th, having a quieter race this time around, Hunty in 11th, Achiro in 12th, Alex Heller in 13th, and Evil Goblin comes around Blanchimont to finish the race in 14th. Some really good battles up and down the grid. It was very good from Sally and Watchman particularly. That was such a great battle towards the end. Sally in the chat now saying my hands are shaking. That was really good racing from the both of them. Let's watch that. We can watch that back in the times to come and see just how good racing that is. But that was really good from them 2 drivers. Evil Goblin comes around the final driver, loses it on the exit of the chicane just to celebrate, coming around in 14th position. Come on, Evil Goblin. You can get yourself over the line now.
Evil Goblin doesn't like you. He is not going to finish. Not today.
Taking out the foam barriers. I think he just got over the finish line there, but there we go. Another Track Time Community race finished, and a very good one at that. That was a really good race from a lot of the drivers today.
It was a great race for everyone. Definitely what's sad. This day, 2 years. It's 2 years since Antoine died.
It is. It's a very sad day here at Spa. I mean, you know, even in the sim racing world, we've seen how easy it is to lose at Eau Rouge. So something like that, hangs over Spa. But well, 2 years ago today, everyone remembers Antoine. But for today, the winners have been Eric Jamandera and Michelle Rodriguez.
The usual. You can say the usual.
We're getting used to them now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Someone needs to come along and knock them off their throne, I'll tell you that now.
We just need to wait. We just need to wait.
Well, what a fantastic race, what a fantastic stream. Thanks to everyone for joining us. Next week, I think it's the Alpha Stradale at Mugello.
People have actually voted. Oh, shoot.
I believe so.
It drives the car. It's actually really spinny. It spins
Yeah,
a lot.
it'll be an interesting one. We'll see how that goes. But, well, for this week, I've been Adam Chapman.
I've been. I want to say my real name. I'm Spitzlam.
Yeah, but we've been Spitzlam from Spa-Francorchamps in the Pragas. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week.